One of the best places to invest in Lagos is the Lekki Epe axis. Whatever you can hold down, all the way from Abraham Adesanya to Epe, you have done well for your life and you have done well for your destiny. I mean it very seriously. Ibeju-Lekki is prime for development. In fact, Ibeju-Lekki is a place that you should have a stake in if you're serious about building wealth and laying down the markers for generational wealth for yourself and for your family. And what do I mean by this? There is a property in town that you should get a slice of. I know you are a serial investor, you are a avid investor, and you have an idea of what is going on around the Ibeju-Lekki axis. And that is why I said anything you can hold down all the way from Abraham Adesanya to Epe, you have done fantastically well for yourself in this life. And very recently, the contract was signed between the Lagos State government and the construction company that will be constructing the Lekki Epe International Airport. Very soon they are going to move to site and construction is going to start. You and I know that if this thing truly comes to fruition, if they go as fast as they say they are going to in terms of the construction of that airport, which is a timeline of 2 years to 3 years, brothers and sisters, the life of Ibeju-Lekki has changed forever. And this is going to have a ripple effect even all the way to Ogun State. All the border towns around Lagos, they are going to experience the ripple effect of appreciation of the Lekki Epe International Airport. So if places as far as the border towns, which are 20 minutes, 25 minutes drive away from this particular place, are going to experience, now what happens to properties that are directly facing, that are opposite, or that are adjacent the airport? They are going to witness massive appreciation, which we cannot begin to quantify in this video. With that being said, I welcome you to the Parliament Estate, which is a great value for your money. So your first question would be, this Parliament that you're making noise about, where is it located? So the Parliament is strategically located along the Lekki Epe Expressway in an area where we call the Bolorun-Pelu. Bolorun-Pelu is that area before, just adjacent Itunu Residential. If you know that area, just adjacent or opposite Itunu Residential, before we get to Amen Estate Phase 3, before we get to Itunu City and those estates that are lining up on that side. So that is Bolorun-Pelu, and it is directly facing the new Lekki International Airport. This location is very prime and it is a high value investment area, and it can be used for both residential and for commercial purposes. This is what you're looking at right now, right in front of your screen. You can see how stable this land is, and it is a very dry land. And from what you can see in this video, massive work is going on here. You also want to ask, what is the title of this land? This estate comes with a government allocated C of O. All those places fall under government allocated land, and this land have been bought directly from government, so it comes with a government allocated CFO. So this ensures and secures your ownership, and it gives peace of mind to you as an investor. What are the available plot sizes and prices? So the Parliament offers flexible plot sizes to suit different needs. So if you want a 300 square meters, you'll be paying 19.8 million naira. If you want a 500 square meters, you'll be paying 31 million naira. If you also say, okay, 500 is too small for me, I want 600 square meters, you'll be paying 37.5 million naira. And if you say, no, I don't want any of those small plots, give me a standard size 1000 square meters, then that will set you forward 85 million naira. What is important for you to note in all this is that all these prices are inclusive. You're not paying that and paying any other extra documentation fee. So when that price is paid, you should expect your contract of sales, you should expect your deed of assignment, you should expect your survey, and you should expect your allocation letter and your physical allocation where you're taken to site and shown where your plot is. So what is the level of infrastructural development in this estate? Because this is how a lot of estate has come into play. Until tomorrow, nothing has been developed. After a gate house, if you just enter it, it just looks like you have entered another forest. But this is different. Because of the rapid development around the Lekki Epe International Airport, it will also be unwise for us to leave this parliament estate undeveloped. So from what you can see in this video, I know you can see that presently we are concentrating on working out the drainage system in this estate, and when this drainage system is worked out, we are going to fill up all the road and we are going to interlock all the road. The road network is very important in an estate. If you look around you on the Lekki axis now, this is also what is being done in this estate, and we are taking us a step further to make sure that our subscribers can come in here and begin to build immediately, because we want to immediately civilize this estate in terms of we want people to come in, build what they want, and begin to live in here. So you can see how solid our construction work for the drainage is, and this is what we are doing throughout the whole estate. Throughout the whole estate, we are going to be doing this, laying out our drainage system and also laying out our road network. Then from there, we move into bringing the different amenities that we have promised, like the helipad, the children's playground, the 24/7 security surveillance, the gym and service center. The road network is already good, and constant electricity, so we can implement the proper architectural layout that we have received approval for in this estate. This estate suitable for development? Of course, yes. Aside the fact that it is facing the Lekki Epe International Airport, the location is prime, and aside that the location is prime, there are other developments that are happening around here. Even if the Lekki Epe International Airport does not exist, this property will still appreciate very rapidly because of the use that it has around this area. What are the installment plans on this property? So there is flexible payment plans available for this property. For the 300 square meters, initial deposit is 3 million with a 12 months payment plan. 500 square meters, 5 million with a 12 months payment plan. 600 square meters, 5 million with 12 months payment plan, and 1000 square meters, 10 million naira with a 12 months payment plan. What do you get when you invest in an estate like this? You get an acknowledgement receipt for your payment, you get a contract of sales, you get a deed of assignment, and you get an allocation letter plus a survey showing the dimensions of your land. Then the physical allocation is done and you can start to develop immediately. Once your payment and necessary documentation are complete, you can start developing your property. This area is not an area that is going to take time before it is developed because of the commencement of the Lekki Epe International Airport. And aside that, other estates in this area are already putting development plans in place. In terms of, if you look at Amen Estate Phase 3, which is just by the side, a lot of investors are already building their houses inside. So it is not good business for any other developer to come up with a project around here and your development is not, people cannot begin to build immediately inside the estate. So in this estate, you can begin to build. So if you want to secure a few plots or more here, you should, in fact, if you're thinking about investment, you should not be buying a plot. You should be investing in acres. This is a solid property that you are to own part of. This is an opportunity to stake your claim. Don't forget the Lekki Epe International Airport, the Lagos to Calabar Coastal Road, the Lekki